a Greyhound and a Whippet. The white one's a Whippet, the bigger one is a Greyhound. I'm lucky enough that I own a restaurant, so I work at night. So we're basically out here or in one of the other regional parks up here every day. Greyhounds don't need a ton of exercise, but they need a little bit every day for an hour. They don't have a lot of stamina. And yeah, they keep me grounded. They're the best things I've ever done was getting these dogs.
Do you consider them members of your family?
Absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't love them more. They're amazing.
Okay, so we have rescue dogs, and that's the only way to go. We love our dogs. We've got little Jack here. 2 years ago, we got him from the SPCA. He's just a scared little guy, but we're slowly working on him. He's basically just a cuddle bug. And you can see we like to dress him up, which is really mean of us. We're bad mommies that way. But
does he like wearing?
They get cold, Chihuahuas, you know. When you love your dogs, you end up doing anything. You anthropomorphize them. I was just saying how you anthropomorphize the dogs. So, oh, he's cold. We got to put him in something. Oh, he wants this. He wants that. So we're basically servants to our dogs.
Okay, so this is Stanley. We adopted him at about 7 years ago, I guess, with the Oakland SPCA, and actually went in looking for another dog. Stanley was an afterthought, but he's actually turned out to be a wonderful dog. We have children, so there's certainly a hierarchy in our house. The dog comes after the children, but no, he's definitely a member of the family. We take good care of him. It's important if we go away somewhere that we have someone we can trust that takes care of him. And he's funny looking. He's got a terrible underbite, so we get a lot of people tell us that he's funny looking.
Little finger in there.
I don't know if he does it. He's not too. I mean, he's just kind of a goofy dog. He's just a really good dog.
For every holiday, we have lots of toys. Squeaky toys, little catnip toys for cats, all those kind of things for every holiday. This year, Christmas, bones, biscuits, and of course the dog doesn't know the difference, but the people certainly do. And you'll see, it's just amazing. And they all light up. They're like, oh, Fifi will love this. Fifi may or may not care, but they sure do.
It's definitely something that's happening. People are getting a lot more into, clothes, also fashion collars, collars with rhinestones, things like that. Anything, if you take your dog with you and you have your purse, you're going to have a purse for your dog, and, your dog becomes a fashion accessory.
See, lots of sweaters, every size color, everything from something really warm for those short-haired dogs to just some rain gear to keep them all dry. Pet Food Express has its own line. We just weren't finding what we wanted. We think we have pretty discriminating customers who want a lot of variety. So we actually had somebody do a lot of work for us. So you'll see just a tremendous variety. Personal favorite, the Bark Off. And we have clothes all year round. In the summertime, we bring out T-shirts. They're more of a statement. They're not to stay warm. But we always are going to have some clothes all year round.
As a community fundraiser, they did it was like a "Do You Look Like Your Pet" type of contest, and I know people got really into that, dressed their pets up, kind of had matching outfits that they put on with their pet, and there was a fashion show here that they did as a fundraiser up here in Montclair.
At Halloween, it's crazy. People coming in looking for the perfect costume for their size dog, their shaped dog, and their dog's attitude, because everybody has a dog with an attitude, and they want to get a costume that matches. We're seeing a lot of people focusing on healthier foods, just like they're doing for themselves. They're coming and saying, what do you have? I saw this thing on TV, and it said that a lot of the food has corn and byproducts and all this stuff, and I don't want that for my family member. And that's what they're saying, my family member. So health is a big thing.
I have a golden retriever who is about to be 4 years old. His name is Finn. He is my baby. He is definitely a part of the family. And I have I call her my stepdog too, but she's also a golden retriever, and she's Hannah, and she's going to be 5 years old. So I grew up with Goldens. I'm a golden lover, but I love all animals. So yeah, I probably do look a little like Finn. We spent a lot of time together, so he's my buddy. We go hiking all the time. He loves to swim. He's the typical golden. Loves tennis balls. Loves the water, except for the bath. That he thinks is a personal torture chamber. But
this is our self-service pet wash. Come on, Tina. Come on, it's okay. It's really nice. We have a raised tub, so you don't have to break your back bending over the bathtub. Tethers to hold your dog in place. They can't escape on you when they go through their fearful bath. We do a warm water rinse, and And then there's a blow dry setting to dry them off at the end. Some dogs aren't so fond of the blow drying setting. Peanut, it'll be okay. As you can see, they want to escape pretty badly.
Do most dogs not like getting washed?
Harry doesn't seem to care at all, but that's because he's a puppy. And he doesn't know any better. No, dogs don't like baths.
Why not?
I don't know. They love getting muddy, and they love swimming.
Our dog really likes squeaky toys. Yeah, lots of stuffed animals, squeaky toys, which you can just hold in her mouth and walk around and be happy. Yeah, she likes her squeaky toys. Yeah, she'll just come up to you and be like, play with me with a squeaky toy in your mouth, and then she'll give it to you.
Cats are really, really playful creatures. We have a lot of people who come in here and they've bought every toy in the store, and their cat just likes to play with the box, or the cat likes to play with the bread ties or something like that. So the biggest trend is that cats are really unpredictable. So we have a lot of people coming back saying what they already bought just isn't working and they need to try something else.
Clothes aren't so much for the cats. I'd say for cats, you get more of the staples. I think cats are, a lot more independent animals. So you have, people picking up the litter and the food. We sell really well on the cat toys. Definitely want things that keep cats entertained.
So these guys are awesome. Cats love to climb in things, so they can sort of climb through here. They love anything that crinkles. They love colorful things. So we have the crazy pants here, which you just sort of throw on the ground.
Cat scratchers and cat furniture. Those are a necessity in your home. And we also sell really well on beds.
I feel like people with dogs a dog for a lot of families is a much more sort of central part of their life and what they do. So if you have a friend with a dog, you sort of know that they have a dog because dogs are inclined to come meet you at the door, and they're sort of the first family member that you usually are introduced to because they're right there in your face. But people with cats, you could know somebody for years and never know they had a cat if they had a sort of secluded cat, because cats take up so much less space and generally don't really care to meet you in the first place.
Now you have a cat. Can you talk a little bit about your cat?
I do have a cat. His name is Todd. He's a little bit chubby. He acts like a dog. I bring him in here a lot. He walks on a leash. Taught him how to sit and how to fetch. So he knows a few tricks, which I know is pretty unique to cats, but we really love him for it. I mean, pets, if you give them the opportunity, have really a wonderful amount of personality, and they're really great about sort of sharing that with you if you give them the chance.